Hi, Jeff Wilson with Go Security Pro. I want to talk to you briefly about one of the most striking results to come out of our 2020 Healthcare Data Breach Intelligence Report. And it relates to vendor management, third-party risk management. And what we found was that 27% of all recent breaches, that's more than 1 out of 4, were caused by a business associate, a vendor. And if you look at all of the healthcare data breached in 2019, 63% of that was due to one breach of one business associate. It affected 23 different organizations, and the breach was the American Medical Collection Agency, or ACMA. And I'm going to show you a list of their clients that were breached because of the vendor. And there's 23 of them, and you may have heard of this as the Quest Diagnostics breach or the LabCorp breach, but in fact, it's a significant list of 23 organizations and 26 million protected health information records were compromised. So, and they don't call it the ACMA breach. They call it the Quest Diagnostics breach, the LabCorp breach. So your vendors present risk to you, and you can't outsource that risk. You can outsource functions, but you have to manage the risks that your vendors and third parties present. So a couple things you need to think about for 2020 planning. Know your vendors. Do you have an updated list of your vendors? Not all vendors are the same in terms of risk. Some may be more risky because they perform a more trusted function for you. Others may have access to a larger volume of protected information. So know your vendors. Make sure you have a list of those and you rank them by risk. And then a business associate agreement, confidentiality agreement is not enough these days. We need to do some form of validation of all of our vendors to see, okay, are you doing, what you say you're doing? Are you protecting our information securely? If you're doing audits, do you have attestation that those audits are taking place? Do you have attestation of pen tests? Do you have a SOC 2 report maybe? Look at the things that the vendor is doing and analyze, does that adequately address my risk? And you have a spectrum of verification that you can do against vendors. You can send out questionnaires, or you can do like a full-blown audit, and anything in between. So, again, think about who your vendors are. What are you doing to assess the risk? And then once you identify risk, how do you manage that? What are some compensating controls you can put in place? Or is a vendor too risky for your business risk appetite? Well, thank you for watching. I'm Jeff Wilson, and I'm going to have more videos like this in the coming weeks and months, and I hope that you will tune in and go ahead and like Go Security Pro so they'll show up on your feed. Thank you.